Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 15th March 2023. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol TRSV nectar NECTAR nectar. Kindly subscribe to this vlog and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. In this particular vlog, we have been talking about the knowledge and information that we have gleaned from the study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to that rule. Actually, it is only an extension of what we have been doing in my previous videos. We have been talking about a theory from the renowned, internationally well-known spiritualist Mr. Sanjeev Malik that that several times the global population is actually circulating or floating in the other endlessly for times immemorial, waiting in the wings to be reincarnated or to be liberated and self-realized. This particular theory made me wonder how this could be possible. At that time, I realized that every soul is cocooned in four bodies: one, subtle body of causal intelligence; second, astral body of mind, emotions, and feelings; third, etheric senses being five in number; and fourth, the gross body. When a person dies, the gross body drops to the ground in the material bhuloka, but the other three subtle bodies remain alive, and because they are made up of ether, they keep circulating in ether, either jointly or severally, for times immemorial, till the soul, which had already gone to the spiritual fold, decides to reincarnate again, and at that time it collects its own old three subtle bodies, being the causal intelligence, the astral mind, the etheric senses. Here I will remind you that every soul has only a set of three subtle bodies which it keeps with it for reincarnations time and again endlessly. It is only the gross body which is based on the slice of prarabdha karma this soul has been born with in a particular lifetime, that this gross body changes accordingly. Accordingly, a person may become a male, a female, an animal, a tree, a reptile, a worm, etc. However, the subtle bodies remain the same. When they are not human, they have only memories. But when the soul reincarnates as a human being, then the same subtle bodies also have what is known as karma or destiny. In this process, we discussed about some case history which pertain to the three subtle bodies. Today we shall take up another case history which is equally interesting. There was this girl called Shabana who was born in a very decent and educated family in a village in the state of Uttar Pradesh in India. This girl was a very intelligent and brilliant student who did her graduation, then post graduation, and ultimately landed a very respectable and decent job as a teacher in a school which was locally situated. Her elder brother held a very respectable position in some respectable organization in Delhi. This girl lived with her mother and father in Uttar Pradesh. This shows that till this time, this girl's causal intelligence of pure logic had come to the fore, and that is why he had become so intelligent and well educated. However, probably because of her prarabdha karma, her destiny was going to change drastically. In the same village there lived a guy called Salim who came from the lower strata of the society. He was a skilled worker as a plumber, electrician, and carpenter, and he had a shop in the marketplace. This guy, who was at best semi literate, a person who had barely completed his schooling, one day came in touch with Shabana. As we all know, people from the Salim's circumstances or surroundings are not that logical as others are. They base their decisions based on the vibration from astral mind of feelings and emotions or etheric senses. Anyway, when the two came together, sparks flew. Till now, Shabana did not know that she had a mind and a heart that ticked, and that she had senses too. Suddenly, this all logical woman turned to astral mind of platonic love, which later went down to etheric senses of lust. So besotted with Salim was she that she fell head over heels in infatuation with him. It is not known whether Salim shared the same idea, but he played along just because for him it was a promotion toward in the society, whereas for her it was a demotion in the society. So much so that a time came when Shabana felt that she could not live with Salim. Salim's parents advised him otherwise, They warned him that he was walking on a razor's edge. But Salim chose to listen to Shabana and not his own parents. One day, Shabana told her parents that she wanted to marry Salim. There was a big hue and cry in the house. The parents turned their noses and told her to avoid this man like a plague henceforth. Even her own brother advised her against this relationship. But Shabana turned out to be more pig-headed and obstinate than they ever thought. One day, with the connivance of Salim, this lady turned demonic in nature and butchered both her parents with the help of Salim. This shows how the mighty fall, that is, as Napoleon Bonaparte said, from the sublime to the ridiculous, it is but a step. The same thing happened to Shabana. The whole village and then the whole state and ultimately the whole country was shocked by this. They could not imagine that such a thing could happen in a decent family. This girl and Salim were arrested and tried. As soon as they spent around 1 year in prison, all the sensuous love, lust, and sex craving vanished, and the same two lovebirds began blaming each other for the murders, just because suddenly both had come to their senses and they wanted to save their own skin. However, the court sentenced both of them to death. Here it shows that when a person is listening to the vibrations of his or her causal intelligence, life comes to a good turn in that person's destiny. However, when this person who is used to logic suddenly turns towards the sensuous vibrations of the etheric senses or astral mind of emotions and feelings, he or she is likely to fall down sooner or later. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular subject. Please give me your own expert opinions on it so that I may blend everything together for the sake of this society. Before concluding, let me remind you that I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.